Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I blogged. Today is it's the year 2019. Today's January the 7th, 2019. Happy New Year to everyone. Peace and love and blessings. It's been, I don't know, I think it was, it's been a few months since I've recorded anything, but quick recap. The holidays came and went without too much incident. As you know, Cece went back to work right before Thanksgiving. We had Thanksgiving. She felt pretty good. We hung out at Darlene's house. We ate. The kids kind of ignored us and moved on. Isaiah came home, went back. He was broke up from Lauren for a few months, which was okay with me. Christmas came around, Christmas break for Isaiah. We went to go pick him up, me and Cece, in a rented van. We came back. Everything was cool for the first few days. He went on a date with another girl. Then he got back with Lauren. And me and Lauren's parents, well, father got into an argument sometime in the beginning of December over something that I said to, well, I texted to Ricky over something that happened over Thanksgiving about Lauren, that I texted Ricky about her having a loud mouth and stuff. And so me and him got into it. Well, tonight has been another one of those crazy nights. We got through Thanksgiving, like Christmas, pretty much without an incident, in my opinion. I think it was a great holiday, except for a couple of days after Christmas. Cece started getting sick, started having headaches, throwing up, acting strange, acting very lethargic. I had problems waking her up, and it lasted for about 2 days. The first day she got up, she started throwing up, and I thought maybe it was just flu or a bacterial infection, because she had been okay up until that day. This was like 2 days after Christmas, and like on a Thursday, and then by that evening she seemed okay, and then the next day same thing, throwing up in the morning. I gave her some medicine for nausea. That night she was fine. She was eating, she was up, she was talking, seemed lucid. The next day, she's lethargic again and throwing up. I took her to KP. I told Isaiah we have to take her to urgent care. Something's just not right. I don't think, take her to urgent care. Come to find out, her ventricles in her brain were larger. Come to find out, her shunt obviously wasn't working or wasn't pumping out as much as fluid as it should have been. It needed to be adjusted. So we had to take her to the hospital. They had to go. Well, we didn't take her, but she took the ambulance to the hospital. And then they were saying they might have to operate that night. Then luckily, thank God, they didn't have to operate that night. They just adjusted her valve with the magnet in her head. And they sucked out a big tube with a needle, a lot of the fluid. And they did a test on it to make sure it wasn't infected. And luckily it was not infected. And luckily everything worked out. She was in the hospital for 2 more days and she got out and she seems to be doing pretty well. It's been about a week and 2 or 3 days. But actually been about a week since she's got out of the hospital. And she seems to be okay. We had New Year's Eve. Came home New Year's Eve from the hospital. We went to bed and she's been pretty good ever since, I'm praying that everything is going to be okay with her. I feel the need to talk about some stuff. It's been a really strange day. Darlene called me. She's upset. She was mad at Lauren. She was mad at Ricky. She was just going off and just went ballistic on everybody. Um, she's worried about Ricky. I totally understand, especially about his health. The dude smokes weed every day. That can't be healthy, especially for a guy with a heart problem. It's just not good for you, you know? I told him back in October, it's probably better to eat it than to smoke it every day, especially when you're using cigar smoke with all that nicotine and tar and stuff. It's just not good for your heart. All that stuff is related. You can have a heart attack. You have an artificial valve. I mean, that's major heart surgery. And I talked to him. He seemed depressed about his parents getting divorced. And I get that. You know, his parents have been together all his life, and then when it's time to get stuff done, they break up. They get divorced. I could tell when he was telling me, it kind of hurt him that they were going to get him a car, and then the divorce, he couldn't get a car. They were going to buy him a car before they got divorced, and they were talking about getting him a car. And then all of a sudden they get divorced, and they're not going to get him a car anymore because they don't have money because they're getting divorced. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's just going to happen. I love everybody. I love Isaiah. Love Ricky. Love Mom. I love Cece. I love Rick. You know, I wish everybody stayed together and everything, and all their issues were clean and everything. But Ricky has to understand. And I tried to talk to Isaiah about it. I told Isaiah, like, you need to talk to Lauren and try to get her to, not take him to do the things he needs to, just say, look, I'm not going to participate in your demise. And he just didn't seem to get it either. It's like they don't want to learn. They don't want to get it. It's like they care more about getting high than they care about Ricky's health. I think that's sad. Happy New Year, everyone. I'll be 45 in like 2 months. Still fat. Had an interesting day yesterday. Me and Cece went to go get her hair cut at the salon full of gay guys. They washed my hair and blow dried it. I looked like a pirate when it was over with. It was crazy. Cece got the cutest little haircut, little pixie bob haircut. She looks so cute. It's so cute. We went to the mall. I love that woman. Stop crying, Gucci. Gucci's so funny. So, there it is. January the 7th, 2019. Can you believe it? We made it this far. I never thought I was going to live this long. I thought we'd be in space by now. Have a good day. Bye.